Oh, what's going on, everybody? There's a big freaking glare. And the kid's handprint was on the camera again. He takes his... Because this is his computer. This ain't even my computer. I'm always robbing his computer. He takes it into the bedroom to play his Fortnite on there. And then I gotta take it back and get all his fingerprints off of it. Arr, and are you even? What's up, people? Hey, bud. Omar's here. Chris, Eric, Spence, Jason, Ken, Bob, everybody. Donnie. A whole bunch of good people. I think I actually, Space Booty. That would be Chicks. Richard's here. Hey, what's going on, John? Getting me booty. Getting me some booty. I actually think I might have everything set up tonight. I actually got on at 6 o'clock, which was good. So we'll see if I have everything the right way. And do I have the back end? I do have the back end on. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Mark, our Penguins are horrible. Horrible. They got beat up last night. What's going on, bud? What's going on, bud? So tonight, we're going to do our usual. Yeah, we got no goalie. No goalie whatsoever. What? What's he doing to you? Is he attacking your hair? Maximus Catechus, what are you doing? Won't try Space Loot. Might freeze off the live feed. Don't, hold off on the Space Loot for a while. I didn't even try it myself. Cards are slapping the Braves. I haven't seen what LA's doing because that's the boys' team. I don't know what the Dodgers are doing. If you got anybody got a notification for the MBI live stream just now, ignore that. I actually forgot to change the code on the encoder, so that's why. Check. Feel free to mention 3. Yeah, well, sweet. That was Paul Tosney about the MBI giveaway. I don't know. I could be streaming in 2 places at once right now, and I don't even know it. Game 5 tonight for LA. Okay, let's go. Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. That's the boys' team, so I'm rooting for the Dodgers. I'm a Kansas City Royal fan, so I only get to see a World Series every 30 years. Well, I got to see back-to-back ones, and then we won one. We lost one, we won one. Boo the Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. Boo the Yankees. Nobody likes the Yankees. Yankees. Boo. So anyway. No problem, but I'm going to be mentioning that a little later on during the show. But anyway, we're back to the Wednesday night unboxing. So tonight we're going to be unboxing this guy here without the glare. Let's see if I can try to get the no glare, because as you can tell, hasn't even been opened yet. The Colonial One. Space Loot didn't work. Why Kansas City? Okay, I'll tell you why Kansas City. Let me shut this off and leave it off for a minute or two and then come back to that. I am a Kansas City Chief fan, Kansas City Royal fan. The only team I like is the Knicks, and they suck, from New York. And I am a Pittsburgh Penguin fan. I am a Kansas City Royal fan because when I was small, like 6, 7 years old, I was a huge Yankee fan, but the rest of my family were Detroit Tiger fans. And my dad hated the Yankees. I used to always rub in Reggie Jackson and all that stuff to him. But we were going through the mall when I was like 7, 8 years old. And as we were going through the mall, he saw a Kansas City hat. And Kansas City hat has KC on it. And he pointed out that, look, the Kansas City Royals have your initials KC. So to a little boy, 7, 8 years old, that was the greatest thing in the world to have a professional team have my initials. So ever since then, I was a Kansas City fan. And that's how I became a Kansas City Royal fan and persuaded away from the Yankees. Uh-oh. Is this not going to work tonight? Come on, Cloudbot. Turn on. Turn on, Cloudbot. Uh-oh, that might not work tonight. Just ordered another airbrush like I really need it. I hate the Yankees as well. Move, you bum, living in New York. Remember, I'm not from the Bronx. I'm from Queens. So if I'm going to root for any New York team, it's going to be the Mets, not the Yankees. I only went to one Yankee game in my whole life. 1977 or 78. Long time ago. Phillies. Unfortunately, I'm a Carolina Gamecocks fan. The Gamecocks. Very interesting name. Very interesting name. No, but yeah, I've been to Shea Stadium a lot of times, which is now Citi Field, but I refuse to call it Citi Field. It'll always be Shea Stadium. Let's see if Space Loot works at all for me right now. Don't even bother with Space Loot until mine pops up. I have the feeling it's going to be funky tonight. I'm a Mets and Phillies fan. Ooh, that's a tough one. Mets and Phillies. Yeah, I seen a few of you guys build this thing. It's pretty cool. The Cockwombles. I don't know why this just doesn't want to. This just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Let me see something. Let's log out. I may just mess up the whole thing right now, but I'm going to log out and log back in to the dashboard. Why the heck would frickin' YouTube block you saying sad? That's crazy. Yeah. The Yankees bought so many championships. Come on now, Omar. You know it. They spent all that money to make super teams. Hey, there's Hobby Mike. Yes, it'll always be Shea Stadium. It'll never be anything. We're breaking the stereotypes. I'm sad they blocked the word sad. Very sad. Alright, let me make sure this is on in the back end. Alright, let's turn that on. Because Streamlabs is acting funky tonight. It's taking forever in the back end here to do what it's supposed to be doing. Any day now. I had the feeling it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all tonight. And I checked out Stream Elements, which is Streamlabs' competition to do the streaming stuff with all the stuff I have on here. Unfortunately, Stream Elements doesn't have a loyalty system like Streamlabs does, so hopefully Stream Elements comes up with the same exact thing and works better on YouTube than Streamlabs does. Streamlabs is just not... Something went wrong. It's not going to let me turn it on tonight, so we may end up doing a handy dandy vote here. Boo! This frickin'. All right, let me X that out. Oh boy! If it doesn't work here in a second, I'm just going to give up and we'll move on to the other stuff so I can show you the other stuff we got going on. What's Max doing? Is Max being a scooch? Okay, that's logged in. Let's go to polls. I wonder if I could start the poll without that being logged in. Oh well, who cares? It's just not doing what it's supposed to do. My chat window kept 404ing earlier. Yeah, I seen that before. The YouTube was telling me I couldn't get onto the chat, so I just refreshed mine and did what I had to do. All right, so first thing I'm going to jump over to is the weekly vote. We might have to do this by hand, and I hope I have a microphone on here. Okay, I do have a microphone on here. So the Batwing's up there again. So that'll be the !vote_Batwing. It's not on yet. I'm having trouble with the back end. We may actually have to take a hand vote like we did one other time. Then we got the Galler class because we're running out of kits. Really running out of kits. And then we busy got Batgirls coming out of my ears. Oh boy. And then the Polar Lights Space Seed version of the USS Enterprise kit. So that's the Enterprise with the little space things. Spacey things. Uh-oh, here comes Maximus Catechus. What are you crying for? Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Somebody just dug their claws into my leg. This way they can come up and see us. They are small kits. Here's your buddy, Omar. There's your buddy. He's getting big. He's getting big. And he wants to be up here. I'll hold him for a little bit, and then oh, he wants to get down. There we go. Yeah, it is a nice little kit. Definitely is. Maximus, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Let's see if that stupid thing came. Oh. Cloudbot actually decided it was going to turn on. I'm gonna write to Stream Elements tonight and see if they have any idea if they're gonna do the same thing as Streamlabs does. Cockliness. I had the feeling the space loot's not gonna work, but I am gonna turn on the poll. Poll started. Let's see if that actually is gonna work. Yeah, space loot isn't working. And it doesn't look like the poll's gonna work. It looks like Streamlabs is taking a shit tonight, so not good. Not good. Why does it not want to work? No, it's the whole thing is just it's getting worse and worse with Streamlabs not working on and it's funny because I went into the back end. And actually, Stream Elements, which I never even wrote to them or anything like that, actually not subscribed. I was watching the stream for a half an hour. Don't know why they were over here, but they were actually watching the stream for a half an hour. So I wonder if they're checking competition or something like that. I don't know. Space Loot now? How about now? How about now? How about now? Now? Okay, so we got the weekly vote, which didn't pop up. And next I'm going to get out the notebook and we're just going to do it by hand a little later. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to get over to this thing soon enough. Yeah, screw you, Streamlabs. Horrible. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to jump over to the other thing that I wanted to show you tonight. We got 25 people here, so I can go into the... I think it's under events. I have it. Yes. All right, you guys all know about the MBI contest coming up. It's going to come down to using paper again, Ken. Hey, Ken, did the airbrush show up? I don't remember you saying if it did or didn't, and I haven't checked the tracking number. I didn't get a chance to check the tracking number to make sure it got to you. So that was Saturday. It's Wednesday. It should have got to you by now. So we got the MBI 2020. You all know about that. The rules are up on HLI if you want to jump in the civilian and military build. And then we got the Christmas giveaway. Got to be part of the site. Then we got the Halloween build going on. Oh, good. Made it there on Monday. Sweet. Then we have the Secret Santa going on. And then this is the one for October. The October giveaway is going to be 3 sets of Ammo by Mig paint. And it's going to be 1 winner per set. You know, we'll have 3 winners. They'll get to pick one of the sets. If you didn't catch it on Tuesday, I'm glad you like it, Ken. I hope you use it well. If you didn't catch it on Tuesday night, I was only on for like 5 minutes. So... I won't win, never do, it's rigged. Would you stop that? Brian Knowles thought you actually thinks it's rigged. I seen your thing, and Ken, I saw it, it's looking good, and I saw your new paint booth, the extension on it. Now you can really build big stuff. Mission Paint, I heard Mission Paint, it's it's more of a system, mixing stuff together. I don't know how true that is. I've never used it. I'm a Tamiya MiG person. Yeah, it was a quick show. I was off and on. So anyway, on MBI for the giveaway, we're going to be giving away three kits. They're all 1/72nd scale planes, and I spelled clear prop on this one wrong. I put clear prop. So one's going to be the 1/72nd scale Claude. This is all going to be on the MBI show. And then we have the Gloucester we're going to be giving away, and also the TU 143. Those will all be giveaways the last Tuesday of the month, and that's actually being, I'm pretty sure, sponsored by Clear Prop. I got to ask. Hey, look at that! Streamlabs finally opened the poll, so you can do voting. Maybe frickin' they heard me yelling, and Space Loop might be working now. So if you come around the last Tuesday of this month, it's going to be a busy week. We're going to have a Saturday live show, then a Tuesday live show, then a Wednesday live show, and then I think Halloween's on a Thursday, right? Then a Thursday, so we'll have 3 live shows in a row. And then what we're going to be giving away, these are going to be the kits you'll be able to choose from. So the 3 winners, let's see if Space Loot even works. As long as the voting's working, we'll see if the Space Loot's working too. But you'll be able to choose from one of these paint sets, the 3 winners. One of the sets will be, all of them are Ammo by Mig. So you get to choose from either the black and white paint set, the Flesh Tones paint set. I'm going to check all that to see if those votes are taking place anyhow. The Sci-Fi Ground Vehicles paint set, the Rust Effects paint set, Space Fighters paint set, or the Star Defenders paint set. And that's back to that. So those will be the paint sets that you get to choose one from, whoever the 3 winners will be. And we'll go over that a couple times during the night just to let people know. Seed, the Space Seed kit, the Enterprise with the Botany Bay. So those will be the ones you get to choose from. I'm just going to jump in the back ends real quick. Let's check out the polls and see if there's any votes going on. Yay, look at that. It's been running for 6 minutes. It actually shows that all those votes have not been tallied. Good deal right there. Let's see if I refresh it. Let's close the poll. I'm going to close the poll, and I'm going to open the poll again. Let's see if it opens, because that didn't take any of your votes. Did not take any of the votes. Getting really tired of Streamlabs. And it's not popping up again. Yeah, it's we're definitely going to be going to paper and a pen. Must be ancient aliens. All right, I'm gonna leave it on. We're gonna jump over to the what are you whispering for, Cal? Oh, what are you doing? Don't say that out loud, because that's freaking. Alrighty, let me see where I am, why this is like this. Let's get this over here. Let's get that out of the way so there's not so much of a glare. Oh, there's another thing I forgot to do. Take off the autofocus. Where is the workbench camera? Configure video, camera control, take off that autofocus, apply, okay. Too many hanging chads. Yeah, I'm definitely writing to Streamlabs tonight. I want to see if they can do anything. Get off the damn Streamlabs already. The one good thing about Stream Elements is you can actually, you're supposed to be able to import everything from Streamlabs right over. So if they come up with a better loyalty system like this has and actually works, then we'll go over to that and see if that works better. So we're going to be looking at the This is 1/350 scale? Alright. 1/350 scale Colonial One Battlestar Galactica Moebius Model Plastic Assembly Kit. Let me get it out of the wrapping so we don't have that huge glare on there. Need new X-Acto knife blades. Oh, who is that? Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, thank you. Let's get the plastic off. Will Streamlabs ever work again? That's if 8-ball even works. I don't think anything on Streamlabs is working tonight. I'd hate to get rid of it. If I get rid of it, I got to do everything by hand. I won't be able to have any of this other stuff. So anyway, let's get over to the Battlestar Galactica kit. The front has a picture of the kit on there. Same thing on the sides. Sides are the same. And then you got on the back the Colonial Fleet Headquarters Colonial One, and it tells you a little bit about it. Tells you it's got the optional landing gear, includes the striping decals and screen accurate decals on here. So let's check out this 13350. It says nothing. It says nothing at all. Streamlabs, you're messing everything up. Dirty, dirty Streamlabs. Let's shut it off. So it comes with 1, 2, only 3 bags of parts, and we'll go through. Ooh, that's cool. That is cool. I did not know it came with that. I'm glad that didn't get ruined. It comes with this drawing, mid-size passenger liner, January 20. Looks like January 29th, 2003. That is pretty cool. That it comes with a sketch card, creation of Colonial One, and goes into about how it was created and everything. I'm gonna have to take that and put that in a little frame. Did not know the kit came with that. That is nice. That is very nice. Now I don't want to ruin that. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Put that in there. We'll grab this and we'll go over the directions like we usually do first. Let's turn back on the Streamlabs. I keep shutting it on and off. Close poll. The poll is closed. And then I'm going to... Oh, wow. Streamlabs went on pretty quick that time. Open poll. I'm a fool. I keep trying it like it's going to work. Like it's going to actually... Oh! It actually popped up. Let's see. I am going to vote seed. Let's see if it works. If mine pops up, I'll tell you to vote. View active poll. Votes. Screw you, Streamlab. Cancel. Cancel. Cancel vote. Cancel it. Yes. Edit. Done. Start poll. Let me see what's going on. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. I just want it to work. That's all I want, is it to work. Didn't tally that one. Nope, still not working. So once we're done looking at this, we'll do a hand vote because it doesn't want to work. It does not want to work at all. So they did a little fancy schmanciness on the directions here. They made it nice with nice little corner cutouts. Then it's got the assembly instructions, applying decals, painting your kit. This one's not a colorful one like the other Moebius ones, the Vipers that we looked over. Did somebody raise the volume on that? I hope not. And it goes through building the engines, blast guards, the inner blast guard, and then putting that on the back of the ship. Then the main fuselage, conning tower, going through the whole ship here. Directions are pretty clear, and it just goes through putting the lower auxiliary engines on, all the other stuff towards the back of the ship. Can you lower that? How did that get loud? And then we got the propulsion array, and you got 2 ways you can build it, so you got to watch out what you're building. Even here, looks like with the landing support, and this is retracted starboard. Same over here. You got different ways you can build it, so you got to keep an eye on what you're doing during your build. Also here at the end you have 2 separate ways you can build it, and then they got you throwing it on the stand. Colors described are general guidelines only. You may wish to do more in-depth research for greater detail and accuracy. Just goes through the engines are gray, upper is white, lower is light blue. It doesn't go through too many colors, and then it goes through all the areas where the decals go on there. And the official Sci-Fi logo is here. All lit up and had the engines, flickering engines, turn out awesome. Yeah, I want to do that too. Kenny, you didn't write vote. Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot. I didn't. I'm so frustrated with it. Gee, Kenny, I think you're asking too much for it to work. Somebody did the vote right. Let me see if it took it. Hey, there's 1 vote. There's 1 vote. All right, it's working. Let me... You're right. I was so frustrated with it. I forgot to put the vote in front of it. So that's the instructions on here. Now we're gonna go through the little baggies. Actually, before I go through the bags, let's go through. We'll show you the votes are actually coming in now, so that's working. Yay! Yay! Worky work. Somebody's texting me like crazy. So here's the decals on here. Again, these are nice. These are nice and thin. The color's really nice on them. And you got 2 different names: Intersun Luxury Liners or Eversun Luxury Liners. So I guess you can make it whichever one you want. Got the official office of the president on here. So you got the official seal and the windows. Hey Ken, how were the decals if you use them? I am a cooking channel. Chicken parm. No, they're making chicken and rice or something like that. I won't be eating because I got on late the past couple times and I didn't want to miss getting on at all. But the decals are pretty nice on here. There's not many, and it's not really that big of a ship. Da-da-da-da. I'm not even going to bother opening the base. Everybody knows the usual clear Moebius clear base with like the grid here that comes with every kit. It comes with every kit. The decals are not easy to work with. Thank you, Ken. We will be here, bud. Ah, see, both Kens built this, so we know the decals aren't the greatest on this kit. Yes, indeed. Quality base indeed with every kit. I wonder if JT Graphics makes the decals for this ship. I don't know. Alright, so the kit is molded in white styrene. I'm going to try to get this as close as we can so it gets in focus. We can't use the autofocus because we know it goes crazy. Got the engine bells over here. No flash at all. Everything's nice and clear. We all know Moebius. Moebius does a nice job. Let me put this over here a little bit more. My microphone. I think some of these are the your choice panels for having it open or close and then landing and stuff like that. I'm hoping you can see it. I want to bring it up. I may turn autofocus back on just for this, so I'll try to keep it close. Configure video, camera control. Want to get it. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get this close so we can see this stuff and it focuses. Not too bad on the focus there. It's going to go crazy in a second here, though. So you got two of the same exact parts. This way you can do your engine bells and build all the fins and stuff like that. And you can see they're pretty much perfect. I just twisted that one there. And these are definitely the either or parts for the end of the ship. This one here, or I just looked at them and I forgot which ones were which. But again, clean casting, a lot of detail in these to bring out if you throw washes and stuff like that on there. So those will look nice. It's definitely not a big kit. Not a big kit at all. Hey, look at that, and that's working too. That is working too. See what happens when you get mad and frustrated. Sorry, Sequest fins. Alright, you go in there. And then I'm going to put, actually, let me leave those out because those are probably the last things to put in. So it's only actually, this is going to be quick. It's only actually three bags. You got the base, you got the one set with the little fins for the back there, and the engine bells. This definitely could be lit up. Let's check out. We're going to find out if the windows are open or closed. The only clear parts, it looks like. Sequest was a good show for 1 year. Let's open this guy up. This guy will have to go on the bottom. So you got more detail parts. These are the engines for underneath the ship. Don't know what that little guy is, but he's quite detailed right there. This little guy. Let's see if we can get him up close, and will it focus? Come on, focus. Focus. Hocus pocus focus. Nope, doesn't want to focus. Of course, when I turn autofocus on now, it doesn't want to focus. But like I said, these here are the engines. You can see the detail on those. More of those little flappy things that have detail on there. Yay, at least that's focusing. This way you can see all that. Come on. Come on, you know you wanna. One does and one doesn't want to focus. Another Wednesday night. Alright, I'll save the fuselage for last. Here's the end of the ship. You can see the windows. You're gonna have to file all those out, drill them out, file them out, fill them in. Wee little antenna. That has to be where the engines are. You'd have to drill it out for lighting, then put your engine cones on there. This way that can be lit up. Pretty much identical side to side parts with the windows over here. You'd have to cut out little detail parts in here. Man, that's got some little stuff on there. Hopefully there's no windows on these parts here. So that looks nice. Definitely looks nice. And then the fuselage. I'm not even gonna. You'll have to write a strongly worded email to Streamlabs Kenny telling them that the space pirates will revolt. How thin is the plastic? Maybe Raytheon Light. It's not that thin. It's pretty thick. Pretty thick, and this is it's quite the interesting shape on this one. I'm not going to make any jokes. You boys can make all the jokes you want. Configure video. We're going to go back to taking the autofocus off. Apply. Okay. So this one, you have where are the windows on this guy? You got the windows all in here. You got the tiny windows. Too bad they weren't all cut out, and then you got more windows around here, so that's going to be a little difficult on the cutting out portion, but you'll be able to do it. There's a lot of panel lines and stuff on the base. It's really not big, and there's plenty of room for your lighting in here. Toss the halves together, put your lighting in, you'll be good to go. Usher. Ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. They did a nice job. I mean, you can definitely get all those panel lines to pop out and show up more detail on this guy. And it should be a quick build besides the painting. Painting probably be the longest thing on here. that's it. It's a really small kit. Nice clean casting. Excellent detail on here, so definitely worth it. This actually isn't even my kit. This is my brother's kit. And he was supposed to make a lighting kit for it, so we'll see if he does that. Oh, I gotta be careful. I almost broke a little piece there, and I don't want to break it off. Don't want to break it off. Let me slide that guy back in there. Slide that guy back in there. I'm gonna check and see how the voting's going to make sure that it's actually going. It's actually going. 19 votes in. Nice. Okay, so we know that's working. Put that away. Hey, Mike's here. Where's this? This is a Chris. This is a 1/350 scale kit. It's weird with the 1/350 scales. It's either a small kit or a very, very big kit. Yeah, smash that like button. 1/350. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, Bob. This would be a nice weekend kit for somebody, but I'm with Bob. It'll take about 32 years for me. The Invisible Man, he's on. I was gonna do more priming tonight, but it's raining, so I can't prime out there. I was sanding and stuff. I got, I started doing the wrapping on his head, which I got to fill in the gap there. So he's all pretty much primed up. I still got to knock down some spots and get him. This weekend's a 3-day weekend. So hopefully I have him all painted up and done. I get paid on Friday, so I could get some more stuff. I'm gonna jump over. I'm gonna find it on Facebook. Facebook first, and then I want to talk to you guys about something. Where's Bud on here? There's Bud. Got me singing too. Final assembly on Barnabas. Look at that. We're actually both actually getting somewhere. Yeah, that's right. You're all getting scolded. No, actually, I don't know. Is my buddy Bud here? Bud Bucksbaum? No, you're not in trouble. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about my friend. I was gonna say my buddy Bud, which he is my buddy. I know Bud a long time from the interwebs and model shows and all that other stuff. He lived here, and he lived not too far from me in PA. It's all Omar's fault. Omar always does it. I don't know. I don't think Bud is here anymore. I know he went out to walk the dog, but I don't know if he came back or not. What did we do wrong? So I'm gonna jump over to this, and then I'm gonna jump over to the screen if I can find it. There's the computer screen. Let me bring that down. Okay, Bud is he's a good friend of mine. I know him for a long time, and he actually started a GoFundMe. I can tell you why he started the GoFundMe. Unfortunately, Bud's wife, a long time. You could read it in here. He has it in here. I'll put the link to it too. Bud's wife, unfortunately, had breast cancer, and she fought it for a long time, and she passed away. And before she passed away, unfortunately, in the top picture over there is Bud's son Jesse. If you guys ever saw the original Model Builder International magazine, there's actually a dedication to Jesse in that magazine. He had a rough with his mom being sick and all, but it was even worse. He was bullied really, really bad, and unfortunately, he took his own life. And Bud lost both his wife and his son in a short period of time, and then everything went downhill for the poor guy. Lost his house, lost his car, his daughter moved to Florida, and then he bounced around from place to place to place, and now he's in Texas. And all his stuff, all his memories from his wife and his son, and all his modeling stuff that would give him something to do is all in Pennsylvania. And Bud's disabled, so he can't work and everything, but all his stuff is in storage. He's been paying for it, and he's trying to get it all to Texas. and he does, being on disability and making what he makes from disability, there's no way he can afford to pay the $4,000 to $5,000. I think it's more like $5,000 to get everything packed up and shipped to him. So he has a GoFundMe going. If you'd like to donate, and we'll try to get him his stuff. If you can't donate, not everybody can. We're not pushing anybody to donate or anything like that. If you could at least share the GoFundMe, and hopefully there's somebody else that maybe you can't donate, maybe your friend can donate, or somebody else that knows Bud. I'm trying to push it out there as much as possible to help Bud out. He's a good guy. Had a really, really rough go of it, and now we're just trying to help him get all his stuff back. Most of the stuff in there is memories from his wife and his son. So I'm gonna grab the link, and I'm gonna post it in there. So if you can, that would be great if you could help out. If not, if you could just share the GoFundMe. And this is the link, if it lets me put the link in there. And of course the link is very big, so it's not going to let me do the link. It's not going to let me do the link. Not going to let me do the link. I want to see something. If I just go to GoFundMe and put in the fundraiser name, because it's the link is just ginormous. I don't know why it's so big. So yeah, that's sharing is caring. So even if you could just share the thing, it would be great. I'm waiting to payday, then I can hit Bud up on Friday.
That I feel so bad. That poor man. Bud has been with Kenny with the modeling community from the very beginning. And
Yes, Kelly knows about Bud.
died of cancer.
Anytime, my brother.
That was a bad
Kelly's actually talking about you. That she was saying how long we know each other and everything that unfortunately went on for you. I'm trying to see if I could just search the name of it, because the link, it won't let me post the link here. The link is too long. If you go to my Facebook page, if you're friends with me on Facebook, it's there. I'm going to post it up on the community in the Hobby Link International community. I'm going to post it there. Or you can go, if you're friends with Bud, it's on his page. So let me put this. I'm going to put this up over here. Paste. So it's up on the Hobby Link International community. So it's up there. This way, if you want to find it, you can find it. So that is that. That is that. Like I said, Bud, I'll be hitting you up on Friday when I get paid. We'll try to get you all your stuff back. We'll do our best to help you. Dashboard. Let me see where we're at on votes. We're still at 19 votes. We're at 19 votes with 27 people. So if you haven't voted yet and you want to vote, look at that. I say the vote, and the vote thing pops up. The link doesn't. I can't put the link here, Omar. It's just too huge, and it won't let me do it. It's not a bit.ly link. But if you go on my page, if you go to on Facebook, it's the whatchamacallit. You'll see it like the second or third post down. You'll see the thing. Let's not talk about that while I'm live. Let's not talk about that while I'm live, because then I'll have to throw you off the balcony. I will let you. See, well, I don't understand why it blocked that thing. It blocks weird things. All right, while we're here, let me jump back because we got some newer people here. We're gonna go through the vote. Will be either the Space Seed edition, the Polar Light Star Trek Enterprise Space Seed Edition.
Think of me, that.
And then we have the Batwing back in the action, in the running. And then we have the Cardassian Galler class back in the running. So those are the three we're voting on. We got 19 votes in. How many floors? How many floors for what? How many floors for what? And then I'm going to jump over, if you weren't here, do exclamation point vote, then hit the space bar, and then exclamation point just seed, not space seed, just seed. Here, I'll go back. It's we're on the 3rd floor. She's scared of the balcony, so I can bring her out there and scare her. Lock her out there. Just like Leona Timber Company did. Just copy and paste his if you want to vote for the Space Seed one. And the events, here we go. This is for October. This is what you'll be one of the 3 winners. Well, all 3 winners will get to choose one of the paint sets that they want. So we got. You almost got it. Just hit the space bar. Do exclamation point vote, space bar, exclamation point seed. Yeah, almost an hour ago I was on. So what's going on, William? How to enter for the paint sets, Chris? You don't have to enter anything. You just got to be here watching, and then once the last Saturday of the month comes up, we'll have a whatchamacallit. We'll have a giveaway thing, a raffle thing, where you put in exclamation point raffle and how many tickets you want. That's why you check your space loot to see how many you have. And then you buy raffle tickets, and you'll have a chance to win, and then pick one of the prizes. I didn't even notice that. I got to check that out. And then so you'll have the choice. If you're one of the 3 winners, you'll have the choice of either the black and white set, the flesh tone set, the sci-fi ground vehicles set, the rust effects set, the space fighter set. I think I have that one. And the Star Defender set. I might have that one too. I'm not sure. I know I have one of those too. So those will be the sets that you'll be able to choose from if you win. They were probably rushed in the SF department. I wrote to Mig again off of Facebook. I wrote to him directly, so I'll see what's going on. No, it doesn't. It doesn't like you for some reason. But you are gaining space loot. I know that. So as long as you're gaining the space loot, that's all that matters. John Paul, there you are. There you are. Now everybody's gaining. Polls. Let me go back into the polls. Oh, we got 21 votes now. All right. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I was expecting. So those are the ones. Did you? No, I completely forgot to. I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot after that. I got to give them a call. Be like, hey, this is you don't know me, but Bob knows you. So he told me to give you a call. Go back to the workbench. So I'm still working on this guy. I got to get rid of a little more of the seam, not much more. So even if it does stick out, it's not that big of a deal, because there would be a seam down here and over here. There's more of not even a seam, but a lip on this side. And like Ken said, the arm's going to be here, so this is going to be pretty much hidden anyhow. I just got to work on getting this done. Do a little more sanding. I got to prime over here. Get rid of that. And we should be good on that guy. Where's my other pieces over here? This one I'm definitely leaving. It's very faint, but you can see the seam down here. That's going to stay because pant legs always have a seam down the side. So I just got to wet sand it, and then we got the seam down the side here that's going to stay too. So I gotta wet sand this down. It's a little rough because I was battling the cat hair the other day, and I could feel cat hair and dust in here. So there's a little that's got to be sanded down, reprimed. There's like a huge cat hair right there, and on the inner seam. So we'll get that all taken care of this weekend. It'll get painted up. You can see like there's rough paint in here because of all the damn dust. But that'll get all wet sanded down, all smooth, and then we'll start painting these up. It's gonna have his nice black shiny shoes, and then the black on the bottom of the sole that'll be flat black. Then it'll have nice shiny shoes going on there. The hands actually came out not too bad. It doesn't look like I have to do too much. Probably can't even hear me. Do too much work on those. I do have to. Did somebody see Maximus? I think this is the one that had a hole in it. I got to work on. There was a little hole in here that I got to work on. But we're getting close. I got to get him pretty much done this weekend. I don't know. Last show I think I showed you all the other stuff. Yeah, Maximus likes to hang out over here and do his thing. What do we got going on? Instagram, YouTube. Just making sure. I seen email. Wanted to make sure that I didn't get a thing from Mig. Got a time machine upgrade. Looking forward to building this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna sit there. This show is not helping my cleaning efforts. never helps my cleaning efforts either. My thing is all cockeyed. All right, we're running almost an hour. The vote's been open for a while. I want to see if anybody else is going to vote. We got 23 votes out of 25. Only 2 people didn't vote. Shave the cat. Out of 26. All right, we got 3 people that didn't vote. So if you want to get them in now, because I'm going to close out the vote here in a second. It's been running for 29 minutes. So if you don't know what we're voting on tonight, I'll do it really quick again. Weekly vote is the Space Seed, and it's !vote, hit the space bar, then !seed, and then you have the Batwing, !vote, spacebar, Batwing, and then the Cardassian ship, and that's !vote, spacebar, Galler. Okay, guys, I'm out. I have to get some hearing aids from my mom. She calls me on her cell phone, can't hear anything, but she captioned telephone. All right, have a great night, Omar. We'll see you during the weekend when I have probably another marathon thing, painting and putting this thing together, so it's done. So if you voted already, or if you're not voting, I'm gonna pretty much get ready to close this thing out. You could have been cooking a while ago.
No, well, I stopped because of the.
No, I told you could have cooked. I wasn't gonna eat. Where's my thing? Uh-oh, somebody still has a cough. All right, so we're closing the poll out. The poll is now closed after Donnie got his in. Donnie got his in just in time. All right. That last vote, 2021 1000 Wrath-Con refit. Oh, look at that. And we're going to complete the poll. And the Space Seed won. The Space Seed got 43.48% of the vote. The Batwing, the Space Seed was at 10. Yes. Yours got in. Donnie was the last one to vote. So the Space Seed got in with 10 votes. The Batwing was 9 votes, and the Galler was was the furthest away. I don't even remember how many votes. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 4 votes. I had to count on my fingers there. That only got 4 votes. So that's going to be next week. Donnie made the difference. He did. He did make the difference. So next week will be the Space Seed guy. We'll check him out. But I really don't have much to do right now because I can't prime with the rain outside. I'll just get water drops in the paint. I don't know. Did you guys? Yeah, last week I showed you the wallpaper and the lights and all that other stuff. So I showed you the base for that. So I think I'm running out of stuff for now to do. Does Space Heat have Ricardo in 1/350th scale? It's actually, I don't even, let me see what scale this guy is. He's tiny. I think it's is it 1/1000 scale? I think it's 1/1000 scale. Yeah, it's 1/1000 scale. So he'd be 1/1000 scale. Done any more on Santa's tank? No, I haven't touched Santa's tank because that would have been yesterday. So this is the guy that we're gonna check out next week. The Galler and that Cardassian ship just keep losing. Nobody wants to see those. Rich Corinthian leather. Going IPMS Telefer on 26. We'll post pic. Oh, that's cool. I'd like to see pictures of that. Kirk from Hell's Heart, I spit at thee. Boo. And not many people, that Galler and the Batwing keep losing and losing and losing. This is the closest the Batwing has come to winning anything. That is the closest. Who said that the Vorchill looked and the Galler at the end look the same? They pretty much do look the same. This is 1/7. You know what's, you guys, you don't want to vote for it? I'm just gonna pull it out anyhow. You didn't want to vote for it? I'm pulling it out anyhow. This sucker keeps losing. This is actually I think this was from Matt. This was Secret Santa. Now I gotta do this guy. 1/750 from Deep Space Nine. And we got 16 model measures, 16.5 inches long. Includes sturdy metal rod base for support. Lighting effects, simulated weathering panel decal shown in photos not included. Gala class surface weathering panel decal available for your favorite hobby center. No, they actually sell decals so you don't have to weather it. Instead of trying to paint it like that, you could just get decals. Decals. Yeah, a couple people built it. Let's check it out anyhow. Let's check it out. Where's Eric? Eric's gonna be mad if he's missing this, because he's the big Trek head. He's the big Trekkie guy. Have your direction sheet here. Ah, there he is. And it's not a booklet, it's a fold-out sheet. It doesn't look like many parts. Goes through the beacons, the lower hull, the main hull, details the hull and the bridge. That definitely looks like the front of the Vorcha class battle cruiser. A little different, but not too different at all. And then on the back is the final assembly and where paint and decals go. And there's a lot of decals on here. Tons of them. Tons and tons. We'll see what they are. We're looking at that. Trekker. What's the difference between a Trekker and a Trekkie? I just compared the two ships and the pieces are almost identical. Look at that. Let's see. Let's open up the decals. The decals. Impromptu, because this thing lost so many times. It's like we're gonna see it one way or another, because we're running out of Wednesday nights anyhow. We're running out of Wednesday nights before the really kick in the holidays. I see. Okay, most of the decals are windows, and it's markings over here. So it's tons and tons of windows. That's unless you're gonna light it up, then you're gonna be cutting these things out or using some as blackouts. So nothing major on the decals. Nothing major on the decals. Actually, they do have clear for lighting, which is always a good thing. Let's see how clear the clear is. Let's not cut my fingers. Stay there. Come on. Cut. Oh, that's pretty clear. We got the engine. I'm assuming, let's see. Are these the front or the sides? Might be impulse engines or something like that, these over here. Whoa, went flying out of my hand. That's the front right underneath the main bridge section of the ship. I don't know what these guys are. I really didn't look. And these look like side markers or thrusters or something like that. These could be thrusters. Or, oh no, those are the beacons. Those are the beacons. So they already gave them to you clear, which is nice. They're pretty clear. These aren't that crystal clear, but the light will make it through, no problem. Pretty nice that they gave you clear parts to light it up. Warp nacelles, there you go. Difference between Trekker and Trekkie is age. Trekker is a term that was preferred in the 70s and 80s. There you go. I just like this stuff. Difference is the same as a shooter and a shoot-E. No, there's a difference between a shooter and a shoot-E. The shooter's the shooter. The shoot-E is the one that got shot. Alright, let's open this guy up. It's actually fairly big. It's pretty big. Who's calling? Is Max calling again? Comes with a metal bar, and it's actually open through the bottom, through the middle, so you can shove your wiring down there if that's the one you're going to use. And then you got the fuselage of the ship. Not a lot of details. Vent work here, just a couple raised panels, some venting here. When was this made? 2017, round 2, made in China. This one was made June 21st, 2017. The top definitely has, they're not going to fit together because of the trees here, but the top definitely has more detail. As you can see, a lot more raised panels, venting over here, more ribs down the side, just greeblies all over here. So now, if you're going to light this guy, I don't know if you can see them. The windows are very, very tiny on here, like super tiny. I don't know if there's a photo etch set for this guy or not, but if you're gonna light him up, this would take some patience to get these little guys out. If there is a photo etch set, it would be cool if there was one, because these are pretty flat. A photo etch set to use it as a template, just to put on there and then pop your windows out so you don't make a mistake. Maybe I'll talk to Lucas about that. Get a template made up, this way you can pop the windows out nice and easy. It's actually pretty big. Not a bad ship. Let's see what we got on the other package. Both of the ships that I chose tonight, or well, you guys chose the one and I just whipped this guy out, don't have a lot of pieces to them. A fairly small parts count. You ugly brown plastic. Why the hell would it block that? Stupid YouTube. Might have that kit. We'll check out my inventory of Star Trek kits. Yeah, this is definitely, if you're doing the windows on this one will be a pain in the neck. God bless you. Here is the base. This is the base of the ship where the rod would go. I highly doubt I would use this. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. So I highly doubt I would use that base. probably make my own base. Then you got the I'm assuming these should be bridge sections or something like that. With the raised, this also has windows here, windows here. Tiny, tiny. When you're not going to be able to see them anyhow. Very tiny windows around the edge here. I mean, you'd need the super, super tiny drill bits, and hopefully not mess any of that up. This doesn't have any windows on this side, but this does. So you'd have to be real careful because it's on right on the lip there. I'm trying to see where. Yeah, you have front windows here, which come down to this lip where there's really no room to do anything. A couple odds and ends pieces that they have in the ugly brown. Hey, piece came off. Now here's the sides of the ship. And again, you got your tiny, tiny windows. There are a lot of windows on here, so if you're doing it, be prepared if you're cutting out windows to get very frustrated with all these little windows. And the same thing on this side. They're pretty much duplicate and get slapped on. The only difference between these are the same down here, this detail. The only difference between this detail is this vent doesn't have that line down the side. Otherwise it's same for same on both sides. Here, the rice pot. This looks like the clear piece. I'm not sure. It's nose for something. That fell off. Yay. And then the last piece that we were talking about before, the tail of it, looks like the Vorcha class front, except this is like a scorpion tail for the rear of it. I'm looking to see if there's any little windows on here. I don't see any little windows, so that's a good thing. You won't have to deal with that. But yeah, this looks like the Vorcha class ship. The Kazon ship. I had the Kazon ship too. I did the Kazon torpedo, which was a fun build, the Kazon torpedo. So this isn't a bad kit. It's pretty decent size too. Pretty decent size, this kit. What are you guys talking about over there?
Me?
Yeah. So not a bad looking ship. You can see from the cover all the windows that you would have to cut out. It's funny, the windows are a lot bigger on the decals than they are on the ship. So if you're going by the decals, you would have to sand off the little raised portion of all the windows and put that on there. Or you can use the decals as a template, put them on, and then drill out your windows that way. That possibly could work.
Trust.
You want some of the juice on your rice?
Don't ever say that again. That sounded disgusting. But yes,
The Clear D. The Clear. Also have the Maquis ship. I have the Maquis ship too, the Maquis fighter. I like that ship. That's a nice looking ship. There's so many to do. So many ships. Just got a rifle with some buckshot in it. You got plenty of windows. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have the clear one. I have the original one. So I'd have to do that one up. But the dinner is ready. So I guess I'll be eating tonight. So that's the giveaway for this month. Make sure you stop by and watch. If you want to check your space loot, get on it. See what you got going on. And don't forget to come over to the site, hang out, all that good stuff. HobbyLinkInternational.com. Just go over there, and then you can go to the community, sign up, come for the Secret Santa, the Mahdi contest, all that other good stuff. So I am going to go eat dinner. I thank you guys for stopping by tonight. This weekend I will be on because I'm trying to paint this guy up and finish the Invisible Man and all that nonsense. I always appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out for a little while we do this. Next week, we're getting closer to the end of this, being this until January or something like that. So I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. I am going to go eat, and then I'm gonna try to do some work on whatchamacallit, on the Invisible Man tonight. Hopefully get some more of that done. Oh, Dave, we're cutting out, but we're gonna go over to the site in a little while. I shall see you all soon. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by, and we'll see you this weekend at some point. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.